Hello, I am Test Drive and welcome to episode 15 of Project Gotham Racing 2. In this episode, we're starting off the Pacific Muscle races, which you can probably imagine involves muscle cars from the Pacific region, aka Japan. Basically, 90s Japanese sports cars. 90s and 2000s a little bit. So, for our first little setup here, we have a few street races in Hong Kong. Pretty simple stuff, all at nighttime, surprisingly, every single one of them. And we have the option so far of using the Mark IV Supra or the 3000 GT, which, you know, my heart lies with one of these two cars, and it's a Mitsubishi, so we're going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to put it in white so I can actually see the damn car, hopefully, because I just got done finagling with fucking thumbnails. Trying to get pictures for thumbnails, which is fun with this game because you have to complete a race to be able to see the replay of it, which takes a while. And the replay camera angles aren't great, and if a car is in the shade, it's also not great. So we're just kind of stuck with whatever. But I got some pretty good stuff, I think, so we should have some pretty good thumbnails for the Let's Play. But welcome to Hong Kong. Hong Kong. And it's a nice skyline. Not Nissan Skyline. There's one of those here somewhere. But hey, so we don't have that fast of cars. So the 3000 GT is actually, I believe, the slowest car of this entire group. And I like how the target is to get third place out of 4 people. So you see, here's a spot where people can pick 2 different ways. Oh, 3000 GT just fucking yeeted. He's like, I'm out of here. It's like, I ain't waiting for this shit. And sometimes the AI will use that left-hand lane. And when they do, they take the end of the turn, or the turn after the thing, really wonky. Also, weird brake lights. This car. Taillights are long and the actual brake light section. And the brake lights are the turn signals on the real 3000 GT. On the very outskirts, so interesting to say the least. Ow, bastard! You fucking dickhole! I was busy trying to get a clean race here, and you had to ruin everything. Also, I just remembered something. 3000 GTs have active aero IRL. Active aero works in this game. Never thought about that fact. Why is this 3000 GT being a pain in the ass to breathe? Excuse me? I'm in the same car. But I don't want to slow down enough to see. I'm going to have to pay attention to it at the beginning of the next race. Because on these, the spoiler raises up a little bit, and the little thing underneath the chin that I can actually see right now, that goes down. Or supposed to, but they never work on real 3000 GTs. But yeah, that's something interesting, because active aero does work in this game, as you'll see in various Porsches and stuff. Whenever I drive those, it will get interesting. But for now, I am stuck just dealing with it. And I think this might be the, well, I don't know, the RX-7 might be an American market car. Oh fuck, okay, that was almost bad. Let me think, because I know this car is an American market car because it's left-hand drive and it's also a 3000 GT, which pretty much means that it is an American market car. I don't think any of the other, I mean, maybe the RX-7 might be American market. I don't know for sure. We're saving that replay. I wish there was a photo mode in this game, but there's not. That would have made, not like a photo mode, but like a free camera mode, at least, where you could just look at the car wherever, like Midnight Club 3 had. Because that wasn't even a photo mode, because you couldn't take photos in it. But, it was cool. Anyways, next race. I'm going to use green, because green. I believe this might be the same green as the 3000 GT I actually filmed IRL a while ago. It was a base model 1999. But it was so cool, and it was green. Lulu. Lulu. Thonking. Anyways, let's go. Wait. This car does have working active arrow. I didn't pay attention to the front, but I literally... The spoiler starts right above the third brake light. Oh, okay. So both the RX-7 and the Subaru are both left-hand drive, so that means they're probably both American market. So that's cool. Is that an Evo up there? That is an Evo. That I might be able to catch, maybe. He's going pretty fucking fast. But yeah, the secret's kind of hard to hold. So the car I was speaking about that has a weird engine sound in the Pacific Sports or Pacific Muscle thing is that one right there. Is the Evo. It has a very strange engine noise. I don't know how well you can hear it there, but I'm gonna try and I will definitely buy it and use it in a future episode. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. I am streaming. I will use it in a future episode so you can actually hear it better, but it has a very, very strange engine note to it. I can't even like compare it to like anything sounding like it. At least not off the top of my head. I can't believe this car has working active arrow. And I never realized that in fucking 15 years of playing this game. That's fantastic. I can't think of any other cars in this game that would have some sort of very small and hardly noticeable active arrow like this. Like obviously the Porsches do because they have their little spoilers that raise up and stuff like that, but those are pretty noticeable. And I can't think of anything else off the top of my head in this game that has it. There's no Murcielago, so you don't have the bat wings, whatever the hell they call them. Ow. So I don't know. It's cool either way. It's cool, I say as I yawn. Yes. I can see that also the interior of this car is actually somewhat modeled. I can see the gauge pods in the middle of the dashboard that 2000 GTs have. But sadly we never got a... didn't get an interior camera view on this game, but in PGR3 in 2005 we did. God, my Let's Plays of the PGR series are gonna be completely wacky. I'm realizing, because it's probably gonna be this game. Then I've already done PGR4, even though I didn't really complete it necessarily. I'd still like to do the arcade mode at some point, but I have to figure out how and when and why I want to do it. But that leaves PGR 1 and 3. And I'd probably do PGR 1 first, because it is my oldest PGR Let's Play. Like on my old channel, it was the one I did first. So, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, final race of this episode. Different color. Red! That is a very strange red, and I don't think I've ever seen a 3000 GT in that red. Alright, I'm looking at the front of the car this time, and we're going to check it out and see if it has active arrow. Because I swear, whenever we load in, I'll have a look at the spoiler again, because it sits right above the third brake light when you were stopped. And then it moves up about 3 inches after you start going, which is fucking cool. Yeah, fucking look at it. Oh, and the front does have it. Wait. I'm not even looking in front of me. Look at it go! That's awesome. It's such a small detail, but I love that it's in this game. And I love that I'm still learning things about this game fucking 15 years after I started playing it. Oh, God. You bastard of an or Subaru, whatever the hell you are. Is that the Supra up front? That is a Supra up front. Do I even want to use the Supra? I mean, I can't really think of anything else in this that I would really want to use other than the Evo, so... Like, the Subaru is cool and everything, but... I don't know. My heart lies with the Evo. I like the Hawkeye STI, though. If this had a Hawkeye STI, I'd be all over it. Alright, Supra, get over here. Get over here. That's so fucking cool that the active arrow works. I'm not gonna ever shut up about that. Ever. I guess I should probably also show the Easter egg that I was told about by an actual developer from Bizarre Creations. They found my video. I think it was actually the video I made of this game on my real life channel, which obviously a gaming video on a real life channel doesn't make very much sense. But I was kind of experimenting with things, and I made just a kind of a fun little video of why this game was so cool and why I like it so much and all that. Welcome back. But it has a decent amount of views now. It has a couple thousand views, and somebody who worked on this game commented on that video telling me about an Easter egg that I'm not... If you want to see it, you can find it on my old channel. But it'll have to be something that I'll show at some random point. I'll probably end up just like recording it separately and putting it like at the beginning of an episode or at the end of an episode or something in the future. But if you're willing to see it, you can go to my old YouTube channel. It's one of the last videos I posted on there, I think. Or like within the last probably the last 50 videos, I would say. Which isn't really that crazy to say, considering I was posting like 3 videos a day still towards the end of that channel. And then I just stopped completely. And then I made this channel. And I was like, hey, go subscribe to this. And I think a total of, out of 3,500 or whatever people that were subscribed to that channel, I think my initial sub growth, like after the first, maybe the first month, was like 50, between 50 and 100 subscribers. And that video actually has like, the last video on that channel has like 2,000 views now, which is kind of funny to me. And to think, I'm still getting much better reception, and more people are actually able to see the videos on this channel than they were on that channel, with thousands of subscribers compared to this one, 600 and whatever it is now. Whatever. I quit that channel for a reason, and I'm not going back. Never. Ain't never going back. Give me more good lines. Oh, that wasn't a good line. It is 11 o'clock. Holy crap. I did not even realize. 653? That's not too bad. And it's not growing very fast, but I'm also not doing anything incredibly interesting at the moment. Like, my main game I've actually been uploading has been Forza 2, which is, I'm gonna admit, is not the most popular of games for people to just be randomly searching and finding. It's not a game that people are like, I want to watch a Let's Play of Forza Motorsport 2. It all kind of depends on what you're doing at the moment. Like when I was playing through Midnight Club 3, there was people coming in from everywhere. And even this game isn't really bringing anything in too crazy. But there we go. Windows update. Yeah, good luck with that. My computer updates whenever it feels like it. aka whenever either it restarts itself, which it did last night, which it might have been up doing that update. But for the most part, I just leave my computer on and whatever happens, happens. But anyways, that will conclude this episode of PGR2, not Forza 2. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.